What's up? This is BoxingWave. Today I'm going to speak on Sergio Martinez and what I think he should do for his career at this point. All right, he's coming off of the loss with Miguel Cotto this past weekend, and there's it's a little controversial because a lot of people feel that Sergio Martinez lost because his legs were shot. Okay, he didn't have it anymore. A lot of people are not bringing up age. A lot of people are not throwing Miguel Cotto um, his performance and him being trained by Freddie Roach. A lot of people are not using the excuse or what they saw in the ring that night. Miguel Cotto being a better fighter. They're not giving him the credit for it. All right, a lot of people just think that the reason why Sergio Martinez lost is because his legs were shot and he never really fully recovered from his injury. Now, lead it up to the fight. I did not. You guys seen the videos, I did not think Miguel Cotto was going to win the fight. All right. When the fight first was announced, the first question that was asked to me by several people, like, do you think Sergio Martinez is fully recovered? Do you think he's healthy? And I said yes. If you took a year off and you signed for a fight, I'm gonna think you're healthy. We know Sergio Martinez is 39. He's past his prime. Yes, and he's definitely past his prime. But you take a year off, I think, I was thinking, at least I was thinking, that he was gonna be healthy for the fight. You know, you agreed to fight Miguel Cotto. I'm thinking you're gonna be 100%. Not only that, but there were no signs that his legs weren't together. There was none. He's leading up to the fight. He's telling people, he's saying that he's gonna knock Cotto out in 9 rounds. He seemed pretty serious to me. You guys saw the 24/7, or not the 24, the face off with Max Kellerman. You guys seen it. There was no signs of him not being healthy for this fight. Why would you not be prepared for the fight? We all know it's a big payday for you and everything. If he wasn't healthy and he knew that he wasn't healthy and he just wanted the payday and opportunity, he only had a certain amount of time to sign for this fight, then that's on him. You can't take away Miguel Cotto's performance because Sergio Martinez was not prepared or not healthy for the fight. That's not Miguel Cotto's problem. You sign up for a fight, you better be healthy, especially if you get in the ring with Miguel Cotto. All right, it's bad enough that you're 39. It's bad enough that you have ring rust. If that is indeed true, and he knew coming into this fight that his legs were not ready, all right, to go, because only he knows. We fans are making excuses for him. He's not making excuses. Okay, all the fans are making excuses. Fans are saying, "Oh, in the first round, he lost his legs in the first round. After he gets hit with a hook." Okay, that's possible. Okay, I know in the middle rounds he looked pretty good in there. He started to look a little comfortable in there, but he still were losing rounds. All right, at least the majority of the rounds. So this is what I think. Sergio Martinez has to face reality. He has to be real with himself. He lost now. He already got his big check. He received his big payday. All right, he got his big fight in Madison Square and everything was pay-per-view. All right, you're reaching a crossroads of your career. All right, do I think he should retire? If he knows deep down inside that he doesn't have his legs anymore, he doesn't have it anymore, then retire. All right. If you needed more than a year to recover, if you think that you needed a little bit more time to recover in your legs and you could come back, and even though you are older, even though I think Sergio Martinez at 39 could still be one of the better middleweights in the division. Okay, if he's 100% healthy, only if he's 100%. If he's not 100% healthy, then don't get back in the ring anymore. Just retire at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because the middleweight division is getting heavy. It's getting hot. He beat a lot of the guys that's in the division already, but at this point, if he's gonna come in the ring and not be healthy, then you're gonna lose more fights. You know, uh, Losing to Cotto is not a big deal. It's not a bad thing. You know, he has to be true with himself. All right, I do believe there's a lot of fighters that he can still beat if he is healthy. If he is healthy, he can beat a lot of these fighters. Okay, still at 160, but only he knows that. Only he knows that. If he's not healthy, then stay out of the ring. Just retire. You know, you had a great career. I feel like he was the most dominant middleweight since Bernard Hopkins, and you know he had a wonderful career. Like you know, it's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, you lost to Cotto. It is what it is. You know, Cotto had one of the best performances he's ever had in his career. You know, I think if that Cotto went in there and faced a lot of people, a lot of other fighters, he would have gave them hell. Okay, if he fought Trout, even if he fought Mayweather in that condition, Mayweather might have had an even more harder fight to win. You know, you never know. So it's nothing to be ashamed of. Sergio Martinez, only you know if you are healthy. If you are healthy, or if you gave your best, if you gave your best against Miguel Cotto, and you truly are healthy and your legs are the best that they can be at your current state right now, okay, stay in there. Maybe not retire. Don't fight Golovkin, but there's plenty of guys at 160 that he could fight still. You know what I'm saying? Um, and in that case, if you can't compete with those B class, C class fighters at 160, then retire. You know, you're still getting a paycheck if you fight. I mean, it's not my place for me to tell someone to retire if they can still fight. But even with that, you know, if he was 100% and he still lost, I mean, maybe he can't really compete. You know, maybe at this age, you know, taking a year off. Maybe Miguel Cotto wasn't the first person he should have fought after taking a year off. Maybe he should have fought somebody else. You know, he did look a little rusty early in the fight. You know, but when he got comfortable, he started landing that right. I don't think he did that bad. You know, I don't think he did that bad. All right. I don't think he fought the right fighter on his first fight back. Maybe he needs a little bit more time to get his legs back. Maybe he needs a couple more fights to get it together. You never know. All right, so that's my thoughts. You know, if he's done, only if he's shot, if he knows he's shot, don't get in the ring with anybody else. You know, selling the fight, saying you gotta knock somebody out, and then you know your legs aren't good. That's what I don't want. Okay, but I'm glad he's not making excuses. I don't care about the fans or whoever, commentators. I don't care if Roy Jones is saying that his legs. Listen, don't make excuses for the man. If he's not making excuses, don't make excuses for him. Cotto did a great job. You know, salute to Miguel Cotto. He made history. All right, give him the credit. It has nothing to do. He wasn't in there talking about I'm gonna knock Sergio Martinez out in 9 rounds. Sergio Martinez was doing that. All right, so give him his credit. He deserves it. He did a great job. And if Sergio Martinez feels that he is not ready, he will never be the same again. And even at the age that he is, he doesn't. If he feels like he can't compete anymore, then let him make that decision. But if he knows that he wasn't at his best, then he should take some time off, fight a couple guys, and maybe he could return. I mean, Bernard Hopkins is 49, still fighting. So, you know, let's see what happens. All right. So that's my thoughts on the fight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.